Hello and welcome to another episode of Bloons Tower Defense Battles. Today we have a super fun different mode, as you'll see in a second when we look at the rules. Basically, this is another fast action game, and as you'll see, we go pretty late game into it, simply because once we have a look at the rules in a second here, we get double economy, which is really good, and it means we can go late game. So you see the rules there, you get I always I always skip that far too fast, but you can pause the video and read the rules. And yeah, basically we've got this guy here. He wasn't too good, he or she wasn't too good record wise, but the thing about the double economy is it means that slightly less good players can actually pull off a victory now and again. So yeah, basically, hold on just 1 second. I'm really enjoying these. Oh yeah, that's what it was as well. Any balloons you send out also come through on your screen as well. So you need to just be careful and make sure that if you're sending out economy or you're sending out a rush, that you're able to defend the rush as well, which makes it very, very interesting. So I decided to go with a classic setup here. I thought that it might go late game, which is why I brought a balloon chipper into the game, and of course you can't go wrong with a submarine dart monkey combination. So this is why I've got the submarine up here first. I did decide to get the airburst darts because I knew I'd be sending out red balloons, and the twin guns would not be able to handle that if he started sending out balloons as well. So can you imagine if both of us sent out solid economy? It would be twice the amount of balloons that would be coming out, but this guy's more going for a rush style, so he's sending out the pinks and blacks and stuff like that, as you'll see in a second. So yeah, it's not too bad. And the submarine barely holding off these blues here. The submarine has been nerfed considerably, however, it's still OP. So yeah, I decided that we're going to be going for the green economy very shortly, so I'm going to get a catapult very shortly, and that can turn into, of course, the Juggernaut. So yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying these different modes. It just makes it so much fun, and it's something just a little bit different as well. So I have to say these new modes are really good. Now obviously you have to play a limited time, and if you want to play unlimited, then you need to spend a bit of money to do that. So I unfortunately don't have the funds to do that with moving country and stuff. So I'm just doing the one game here today, which is kind of why I wanted it to go late game, simply because I could get a really good shot at it. And look at my economy, it's round 7 and I'm at $800. That is ridiculous, guys. It is insane. And as far as this guy's defense goes, I mean, he's actually got a good defense here. He's got that boomerang down the bottom there, that's pretty solid. A boat and a dartling gun. The dartling gun is unusual. You don't see too many people using it. I personally don't like it, simply because of the micromanagement, guys. Especially if I'm going farms. I'd say if you're going farms, then it's impossible to go for a dartling gun. But even if you're not going farms, I generally tend to stay away from the dartling gun. They are not my favourite tower by any means, and I think there needs to be some different way of controlling it. Like if you can lock it in position or something like that, like you can do with the helicopter, rather than it just being a purely touch-based thing, because it is just really difficult to multitask and do all that at once. So that's my opinion on the dartling gun, but I know people like to use it, and in certain situations it can really work out well for you. This guy with the leads, I mean, he should know by now that if you get a Juggernaut, that's lead popping power. You know, I don't care if your record's bad, because he was like roughly 100 each, 100 wins to 100 losses. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't know things by now. You've got 200 games under your belt. You should know that Juggernauts pop leads. But anyway, this guy, we'll let him off with it. Who even cares? And so I'm making sure I get a good defense up. I'm thinking, do I want to go for the Regal Rainbow Rush? I could defend it if I sent out the Regal Rainbows with my Juggernauts there, but I'm thinking I want to take this a bit more late game. It's going to go late game, so I decide to send out the Bloon economy. And we're at $1,300 right now. It's so amazing. This is what I like about it. Just the ability to get so much money is just insane. So this is clearly going late game here. I don't think he can rush me with anything. I'm pretty safe. That's why I'm just spending all my money on income. there's no worry for me that he can rush me with anything. I know I'm going to get a fairly solid submarine down there. I'm going to get the nuclear reactor, and if he sends out any Moabs or things like that, then I'll easily be able to take it down, easily be able to get a balloon chipper up in time. So yeah, really enjoying this. I am doing a post commentary, as you may have guessed, simply because, well, for one thing, when you don't really know what's going on, you want to be able to concentrate. So if I had to do a live commentary on this, I might miss something and I might lose the game. The other reason for me doing a post commentary is the Elgato capture card is really playing up at the moment. I've downloaded the latest version of the software. I've upgraded my laptop slightly so it can cope with that stuff, and it's still playing up. So I'm thinking that I might get a different capture card, simply because the Elgato it's letting me down too many times now. And the reason that I don't have the game sound effects on or the music is because the sound at the moment, the Elgato is just recording it out of sync. So if I were doing a live commentary as well, like you'd see the action, and then it would be my voice like 5 seconds later, and it's really annoying. So it basically makes the videos unwatchable. So yeah, I'm thinking about changing capture cards because it's not good enough anymore. And like I say, the Elgato has just let me down too many times. So I mean, I'm hoping I can maybe get it sorted out. It's too late to get like a refund, or I've had it for a couple of months now. But yeah, anyway, you guys probably don't want to hear about my problems, but that's just the reason, as well as me moving country, that I haven't gotten as many games out, because the Elgato as well, it just makes it so difficult to record. And instead of me doing a live commentary, so this video is going to be like, what, 10 minutes long, something like that. So if I had to do a live commentary, that's 10 minutes to actually record it, which is fair enough. But now doing a post commentary, it's meant that I have, basically double the work, because I've got the 10 minutes to record, and then I have to do the 10-minute commentary over that, and then put on top of that actually editing the video so that my commentary can go into the video, and cutting out the downtime and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. And the other exciting thing is, if I can get to 50 subscribers, then I will do an hour special video on BTD Battles. So if you want to see that hour special, please do share it with your friends. And if I can get up to 50 subscribers, I'm hovering around the 30 mark, 28, 30 mark. If I get up to 50, I will give you guys a 1 hour special of BTD Battles. So please do make that happen. So yeah, and just look at the amount of money I've got. This is insane. It's so easy to get a good defense up. I've got my balloon chippers up. I've got the balloon popping power and the juggernauts. I'm just filling the water with submarines. One thing I've never been that good with on mobile is the placement. I'm sure there are much better people, like they could fit like double the amount of submarines in that water. That's not me. I just sort of place it down randomly. But I've got enough there. It's not going to hinder me in any way. So what was I going to say? This guy's kind of chilling. I mean, I could easily take him down with a good rush here, and bearing in mind that the rush would come out on my side as well, I'd be able to take down like fast cooldown BFBs. But I just want to chill. I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping this was going to go a bit later, but this guy, as you'll see in the next couple of minutes here, noobs it up incredibly. It's just he makes a terrible mistake. I think maybe he forgot the rules of the game, but yeah, he screws up badly here, and it takes him down. So yeah, but he really needs to get a better defense, or he won't be able to, destroy anything. And around 25, I'm almost at 5,000 income. It is so great. Just look at the defense there. I am down a few lives, but they're not gonna, it doesn't matter now. It's either I lose 66 lives or I lose 0 from now on, pretty much. This guy's struggling over there to barely take those balloons down. He needs to get a much better defense. I mean, if he had sent out a lot more income, I think it's just the money aspect. If he'd sent out a lot more income, then he would be able to get a much better defense. But we are getting very close to this guy's humongous mistake. He decides I don't know if I'll say it just now. Yeah, I'll say it just now because it's nearly over. He decides to go for a rush. And fair enough, if you're going to rush someone, then fine. But the rush is going to come out on his side too as well. And he doesn't have a good enough defense. So I easily take that down. I take it down within seconds, as you can see. But this guy, he has to use the battle energy. I think he does take down the Moab, but he's not going to take this BFV down. And to make matters worse, there are 3 natural Moabs coming out on the other side, and this was this guy's mistake. He really noobed it up. So yeah, that's all there's going to be for today. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and like I say, if I get to 50 subscribers, we'll do that hour special. But anyway, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.